Hey everyone, this is AestheticGamer, and we are playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent, that one horror game that everyone and their mothers has played before, so... Now, I've put this off for a while for a few reasons. I explained this at the beginning of the Penumbra Overture video as well, but I'll explain it here as well, because you may not say blah 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 blah. I sometimes have some hipster abilities within myself, where if there's something that's extremely popular, I usually really hold off from playing it, and this is one of those things. I've had Amnesia since the day it came out. I used to work for a Saturn Reliant Horror, and we were covering Amnesia before it came out. There was almost no word about the game before it released. And then it released, and people realized, hey, it's a pretty good horror game. Game popularity got the raise of Let's Plays was happening right there, and people played this game, realizing that many found it scary, and there you go, the game popularity. Literally, Frictional are about to release Soma. In fact, actually, they released Soma, if my time, yeah, because they did a midnight release. It literally released an hour ago. But before I play Soma, I'm going to go through the Amnesia games. I can't get Soma right now, my internet is down as is. So whatever, I'm playing this in the downtime. Going with that, though, anything else I can throw out there? I guess I can throw the following. I know a bit about the game, but I've never watched anyone play it, and this is actually a blind run, a blind Let's Play. This is probably not the best Let's Play of Amnesia out there. There's a shit ton, probably. I wouldn't doubt that there's over 1,000 Let's Plays of this game. I would not doubt that number at all. But, hey, I've been meaning to play it. No, I guess it's the time. It's been over 5 years. Not over. It's been almost 5 years since this game released. It did well for them. We'll see what I think of it. I just came off playing the Penumbra game, so I'll also see what I think of it comparatively to those. With all this explanation out of the way, let us select that and get ourselves all ready. Focus icon style, whatever, default. Let's go straight into Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Start a new game, of course. So... I'm curious to see how this compares to the Penumbra games. Let's watch the opening.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Not quite the hallway we saw before. A memento has been added to your journal, J or Y. For quick access to your mementos, press M. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. J is now our new N key from Penumbra. Notes tell me that I have no notes available. Diaries tell me I have no diaries. But mementos tell me follow the liquid trail and find its source. You mean the pink ooey liquid with the red bloody liquid? I'll also say this, the graphics have seen, since I literally just came off playing Penumbra Requiem, the graphics have seen a big update. Not too much else to say though. I'd say that the main character's voice doesn't really sound like a main character's voice to me, but hey, you know, it's not bad or anything. Let's check that, and we know our name is Daniel, and we know that we're looking for someone. Apparently if we had candles, we could light this, but we have no tinderboxes left, which means that they're limited, which is A-okay with me. We can throw shit around. Always part of the appeal. Oh, the door's actually open. I can check out the dungeon style. Alright, what is this saying right there? Tinderbox, okay. So they come in cans, I'll keep that in mind. I'm guessing since this is kind of old style, we're not going to get a flashlight or anything. Probably like matches or a lamp. But yeah, I think it's a lamp if I remember correctly. Yeah. Well, I've never seen anyone play Amnesia, and I've never played it myself. I've seen, I mean, how could you 5 years as a horror fan after Amnesia not know anything about Amnesia? So I know a few things here and there. I'm really used to seeing a lot of trouble after fucking Penumbra. Okay, of course, no way back. And of course the character obviously has Amnesia, or else one of those other games going to be Amnesia. I'm going to be taking my time exploring all that fun stuff with this. Why not? Why there's water pouring down from here? Ah, there's a crack in the ceiling. Wish-wash all over my face. Always good to start off an adventure with a good, fresh face there. Just a fresh face for the enemies can scrape off. Let's check them through. The wind breezes in. Of course, they have all their little small atmospheric touches right now, which is not bad. Let's check around here. I am missing the fact to observe things. Anyways, I'm sorry. At the moment, I'm going to keep on comparing it to Penumbra until I get a little bit deeper into this. I can already sense it. Oh no. They made C into crouch. Oh wait, now I can use control. Just I couldn't for a second there. Which is good. I prefer control. Fortunately, I have it on toggle. I prefer press, but whatever. I'll get used to it. Of course, the head can come off. Where the fuck did the head go? There he goes. Just fell right over there. Kind of hard to see because I have no form of light source. Now I'll get one eventually. And the knight's head come tumbling down. Guessing the big old door ain't gonna open for us. That was a little bit odd. But I guess I thought it was actually gonna open for a second there, but I guess not. That's the way I initially assumed, but yeah. I forgot Amnesia has a big thing for insanity effects. Those kind of existed. Really? Of course, the door opened. I will send a little bit of a shiver down my spine, but nothing too bad yet. Hold down the left mouse button and thumbstick in order to move the drawer. Press right mouse button to throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you face. So I can be like facing this way and be like... I guess that's one way to close it in instant. More tinder boxes. Picked up tinder box. I know, of course, one of the big things for people is that people like to say that they hide inside closets. I don't know. I feel like that makes it scarier than less scary. In some cases, you need to hide. I understand that, but I feel like that would be a last case scenario for me until I get a little bit more stubborn about this. I feel like I'm going to be stubborn about it. Let's check this. Oh, kind of a nice, interesting painting. Alright, let's see. Anything else I can mention while we're still getting started? Not safe for work warning. There is some nudity in the game. Let's check that there. Open some stuff. Kind of monster nudity, I think. Tinder boxes are used to light candles. Yep, I know. I've picked up a few, actually. Thankfully, I can get to my supreme sweeping job. It's okay. Hired on as a cleaner here in the castle. And you can throw stuff as expected. Some more paintings to be seen. Well, what door burst open, actually? What's first behind this door? Will even open? Aha, it will. It leads to a staircase. I'll get to that when I get to that. I first want to see what is so ever through this door. Ah, they lit a nice fire just for me. I get nice and toasty right up over to the fireplace. Of course, dropped wine bottles, threw them into the fire. You know, it'd cause a flare of fire if there's actually any wine in there, but whatever. Tinderbox obtained. I think I'm ready to move on. I will notice that your character moves considerably slower than he does in Penumbra. I'm gonna keep on comparing it. If you've never seen Penumbra, you're like, oh, shut up. But I'm just thinking, it does seem like it. I like sort of the slanted camera angle because you notice it's not completely straight. How the camera sort of twists and turns. All right. I glance left and I glance right. I'll keep the door open there. If something comes, it comes. Life is fair. Nothing else to observe? There's some nice candle sets going on. Something that's not me is walking around. Oh my. Nearly got in a crouch mode. I wonder how hard or easy the monsters are to avoid in this game. Honestly, I'm just gonna check something. So your movement's not as good as Penumbra. In the Penumbra games, there's a really cheap strategy I induced where I found you can jump faster than you could really move, so yeah. Feels like I guess that's not going to work much, or at least as well in this particular case. That's fine. to the ground. Just decided I was going to have a good moment rolling on the floor for a bit. It's fine. Rolling on the floor is something I naturally do at random. It's a nice effect to make me feel nice and cozy. I guess I'm still following the liquid, aren't I? Is that still in my journal? Actually, that's J. Mementos. I'm still following the trail. Quickly check most recently read text. So rest in N. Alright, yeah, okay. Let me check. Follow liquid trail. There you go. Inside this door we find... yeah, slow creaking doors. Kind of like the wind one from just a few rooms ago, but yeah. Let's check through here. It sure is dark in here. Should probably wait to go in there then. That door did slowly slide open, maybe to show me that there's a way out, or a way in, depending I guess how you think about it. The trail goes that way. In case of emergencies, I will open up this so I can hide inside. But my goal is trying not to hide too much until I figure out this game a bit more. I mean, I'm assuming that hiding is liable in some cases, especially when your character moves slower, but maybe the monsters move slower in turn. Or maybe the world's gonna go crazy. Beware, when staying in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes, or search for our other light sources. Well, I got enough tinderboxes, probably to waste one. Because our character is apparently super afraid of the dark. Ta-da! It's a light source. Check there. It's the same painting we saw a few rooms ago. This was such a good use of the match. But hey, that one's new. Yeah, good old Christ sacrificing. Throw a chair around. Oh. The chair got completely stuck in the fucking world. Well, that's okay. Not much else to say there. Guess I can move this here, and life is okay. Let's go on to the next. Following the pink liquid, it tells me to go this way. It's gotten less blood-like, and it feels more like I'm trying to follow some grape jelly or something. The grape jelly of the damned. Anything back in these corners? Surprisingly, no. Of course, their heartbeat's going as their character's super nervous and anxious around darkness. Light source is nice. Let me gain my sanity by standing in the light. Hallelujah. Okay. Obviously means to open up this door. Old archives. A new loadable area. I'll load up that archive. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Ah, nice poem. There's even no time to read it. Alright. Well. There's something moving, and it's not me. I can't pick up a torch, so I'll just move forward. Let's see. The game needs to stop employing that trick. But there's light in here, and there's light over there. I'll go in here first. I like to hear creepy crawlers crawling around as I'm going insane. There's light in here. I'm still standing in it. Oh, here's the creepy crawlies. Having a good old time. I guess I shouldn't look at the insane bugs. Because that'll drive me insane. Ah ha 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 ha. Now the insane bugs are gone. What are these? Timbers? Anything else? Nothing here in this back area. That's fine, I can live with that. Maybe these boxes are hiding something. Nah, I'm fine. Ooh. Creaks in the spooky old castle at night. I guess I can see if I can push some of this stuff away. I heard a paper. Probably not a note or something, though. No notes yet. No scenario building except I'm inside a castle and you follow the jam. So I'll continue doing that. Creaking's usually not a good sign, but that's maybe probably an insanity effect. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Not to mention if I'm in the dark, maybe the monster will be able to see me as easily. There's light anyway, I'm fine. This is fine. And my character's going pitter-patter everywhere in fear, but... Nice page flow. And they kind of fade in and out of existence out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go through here. The only thing is that they overplay the insanity effects right now. It'll be obvious when it's real or fake later. Wind needs to stop swirling, twirling. Is that my light source? Picked up lantern. Now I've picked up lantern. When you fill oil, when fill with oil, you can burn it by pressing F, or selecting in the inventory with Tab. Fair is fine and fine is fine. There's books around. I'm gonna do my morning reading though. Oh, they've got chests. More tinders. I'll try and collect them for later when I probably want them. Probably be good in situations where I'm going insane. Get up here. Even break. Break if I do like that. That'll break it. Alright. Didn't like the book much either. That's fire. That's fine. Guessing you're teaching me this so I can reach further into darkness. I know I'm going insane, but maybe you're really the one going insane. Okay, I'll use one of them here. Give me the light. Nice scented candle torches in the morning. And I guess the jelly goes here to this door. The only thing is when you're hiding the torchlight, it makes the darkness around you harder to see. So maybe it's just better if I go insane and have my eyes adjust. Chains rattle. Probably a chandelier in this case, though. Yep, going insane because of random shakings in the world. Yeah, this is the most earthquake-panned area in the universe and one of the most shaky, quaky days ever, where the wind is really strong inside. That or maybe I'm just insane. I am tossing books around off the shelves like nothing. I'm just imagining somebody trying to do that in real life. That is a box. Nice to know. Is that a note? It almost looks like a note you can pick up, but I guess not. All these boxes don't seem to be hiding anything. Oh wait, yes they are! I'm one of those tinderbox things. If I collect a lot of them for later, I'll be in good hands. Now enjoy the nice flame and another wardrobe to hide in. With another tinderbox inside. I need to push the stuff out of this one. Plunger, don't need a carpet either. When the time comes to hide, that will be the best choice, I guess. Fire in the morning. Going over to these boxes, doesn't appear to be. Ah well, now I know. Deeper into the castle I go. More purple jam trails tell me that this is the best option. Made me look at this automatically, I can't even look away. So that means something's gonna come out of the shadows. I bet something's gonna come out of the shadows. But hey, it's our first note. I'll read it.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brennenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Quaint. So basically we took a potion to forget everything. There's a man named Alexander, who we mentioned before, who we really want to kill. He's an old man, probably based on everything, into some strange dark magic voodoo shit. Our goal is to murder him. Okay, very straightforward. Picked up oil. Now I too can see in the dark. Why I couldn't just pick up this candle, which obviously has a handle on it, I do not know. Well, at least I can kinda see. Glass. There's a lever here. Hold down left mouse button, move the mouse thumbs in the direction you want to move the lever. Slight, but not reliable puzzle solving. If there's any collectibles, I'm not really gunning for them. Let's move on to the next area. Of course, since they just gave me a slightly peaceful calm moments, we're probably going to get into the real stretch of it now through here. The door slammed shut behind him. He knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square, the lone soul in London. It seemed appropriate somehow. Yeah. Here we be. To run, hold down left shift while moving. I could run, but here we are in the main hall. Am I still following the liquids? Actually, I should probably check this, shouldn't I? Right. Mementos. Mementos. Yes, I'm just crazy, though I do have a note now, so hey, one piece of paper in my pockets. And going higher up than that doesn't seem like it. In fact, it seems like the main way that's trying to point me to right now. Oh, can I carry a rock? No. Okay. Be down here after this flashlight.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Well, we gained memories back, it seems. So basically, Alexander is hiding deep beneath the castle. Also a rock. Well, we have our method, madness. I'm guessing maybe down here is locked. I'm gonna check. It seems like it might be a locked door. If it isn't, I want to look behind me first. Or it's blockaded with flesh. Obviously, what anyone would expect to see in such a situation. It is tough and violent. It can't be torn by hands or tool. Probably by flame, though. Looks like a thane that'd be burnt into thane or something. Angel's note to self. Good there. What's my memento say? Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? The answer to that, I think you and I both know, is probably yes. So let's go on back up. Here we be. There's at least 2 doors through here. And also upstairs. There's a few places to check out, honestly. We'll start over here, though. The only thing is, Penumbra did this. Oftentimes, doing certain things triggered the monster when it'd be beneficial not to do it till later. Probably shouldn't look at my insanity bugs, so I kind of want to see what they look like. Hello, my insanity bugs. Go, my cockroach friends. They might be real, I don't know. I'm just going to assume that they're my insanity bugs. If he's afraid of cockroaches, we are literally playing as the scaredest man in the universe who, for some reason, is putting himself through all this. How can you tell how much oil you have? I got 2 things of oil. How do I know how much lantern I'll have? My sanity is crystal clear. My health is all good. Okay, there you go, oil used. So it's like the flashlight in the original game. I guess I press this to use oil. And I might as well refuel it as much as I can for the moment, but yeah. I thought that was going to be part of a puzzle. It really does look like a tilted painting, so yeah. This is closed. Oh! Okay, organic matter. Which I saw it form there. Apparently we got multiple things of organic matter, which means we need to find the method of their death. Acid, fire, scissors, something like that probably. That door was not open a moment ago. Oh well. Science! Let's... Actually, before I go down here into the grim, dark crevices of there, let's see what's on the 2nd floor. Or actually even behind the stairwell. The answer to which, the first question, is nothing. The second question, let's see what's up here. A sound catches our attention. Obviously won't budge because it's boarded up. We're not going to be able to save that woman. This isn't me and some other woman trying to save the day, so... Let her screech. She's going to die by the time we reach her. What's through here? Stairway and... the way into the archive. Is this where I came from? I think this is where I came from. A fragrance taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones that he constantly in the constable. Oh wait, no. I've definitely not been here. Lippert Biter. Let's take a good look around. Either it's me going insane or something's walking around. Let's read this note, though.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Well, guess we'll learn more about Daniel through all that stuff. Also, we have one of these to open. First drawer, yep. While our character moves a lot slower, he opens and closes things a lot faster than the number of main character. Nothing inside the fireplace like I initially was thinking it might be. Maybe on the actual bookshelf? No. Okay, we're fine. It's just not actually scratching around there in the dark. Only really you won't know until you try, so. Back in the dark crevices of my mind. Opening that. Nothing's layered through. I can hear my insanity insects having a good time. That's okay. I have a note. Actually, I'm just going to read this one. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander Baron of Brennenburg has recommended my services at the Persian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Goritsch. Alright. I know I'm going insane. Give me a second. Open up drawers. There we go, tinderbox. That's what I was looking for. Something like that at the very least. Anything else? Doesn't seem to be. I could light the candles. I don't want to waste them. There's nothing going on right now. I'm fine going insane. Go back out. See, nice light. How did that affect my mental health? A slight headache. Nah, whatever, I'm fine. Click ink. Drop it right there. Stay in the light a little bit. And there you go. That was the catalogs, like the subtitle there. Study. It does look like a study. Some noise. We'll ignore it for now. Open up drawers. Not a whole lot going on there. Anything to light here. I could light the fireplace, but nah. There's a note here.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, sure. Unfortunate circumstances, but again, I mean, obviously that's the castle we're in right now. We're also leaving diaries around. I was actually wondering why he'd come here alone. Maybe he didn't, but he's alone now, so he's got to make the most of it. Peekaboo. Dark room, okay. You know what? I'll just drop that stuff around. Yep, cool. Maybe I should light something, okay. There you go. I won't make myself go totally insane. 1, 2. Is there a limit to how many of these I can carry? Tinders, I mean. I guess not. Continue on my way. Back in the darkness, which in some ways is its own form of comfort. This says the old tomes, which means I can go deeper into here. Yep, book's having a fun time. These and more oil. I hope that's a monster just playing the piano like a madman. Tinderbox doesn't show much. Won't waste the lantern oil much more. Make sure there isn't like much else in here with the old tomes. Doesn't appear to be though. So I'll save my lantern oil. Let's go over here so I can enjoy some nice pleasant candles. Fortunately, heads, pounding, hands are shaking. I'm letting my sanity go to terrible effect, but that's fine. Being insane's a-okay. It's open and it's locked. Alright, let's stand here by the light and read up on that. Mementos. Some sort of organic tissue. Okay, the door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? It's distinctly possible. In other words, we can certainly try to look around. Or find a key, or whatever, really. Wherever floats our boat. Big old chamber. Oh, I was hoping to play piano. Well, whatever. More light sources. We can take a nice look outside. See, there's some pine trees. Nice foggy old day. Nothing to move on this painting? Nope. I think this is actually near the area that we started from. I'm not wrong. Now this loops around back here. I'll move over this way to explore these back areas a bit more before I finally follow that female scream. She'll be fine if I find them being dead. Well, not spying a whole lot through. It's a nice little big old boat picture, but yeah. That almost looks like an arrow, but yeah. It's just a collapsed thing. There's another big old picture. I like the old style paintings though. I mean, I guess it makes sense they'd be fit in a castle like this. If you have enough money to afford living in a castle, you probably have enough for paintings. Yep, old groans, I hear ya. What about you? Exquisite is the word I choose to describe that one with. How about back here? It's kind of a dark back alley area, but hey, it's got nice quaint. You know, this could be a nice place to sit. I would sit here and read for a while. Oil doesn't spend too quickly, thankfully. You know, with the piano? Can I play the piano? No. Go away, insanity insects. I'm just having a good time. Enjoying myself and my cycling crazy things. Is there a way to recover your sanity or just like deplete? For some reason I thought light made it go back up and darkness made it go away, but you know, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe just staring directly into this light. Look at all this light. Look how sane you are. I am so sane. helping, though. Yep. I mean, it's off to the world of the insane. Just as liable an option, really. It's just a scroll. Inside here. Thankfully, insect noises don't bother me. Oh, what's back here? Just old wardrobe, archive, whatever. There's a lot of archives around here, actually, in general. Tinder boxes and oil. Someone decided to go back to playing the piano. They're not a bad player. Not the best I've ever heard or anything.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So, Alexander and us were planning to do some sort of ritual which exclaims the shakes. We decided that we want to kill him for some reason, even though it looks like we were on board initially. And we knew that we were summoning some sort of shadow and that we need to reconstruct the building because, you know, they're going to go insane or something. That leaves a little oil trail. Western Hall. East Wing. Slight map. Not going to pick them up and take them with me, of course, because reasons. But yeah. Could be a nice point of reference if we were, though. So more tinders. Or there is a limited tinders. Maybe it's like 99 or something. We're picking up quite a few, to be honest. Well, onward and out.